That one's for Carsen.
African or European?
Oh.
Okay, you got an answer, or are you just tossing out?
Like I said, people don't get that reference.
Yes.
So what are you working on now, both of you?
Oh, what are we working on now? Carsen, over to you.
I just turned in a manuscript for, these are my business cards, but on the front they're like trading cards, see, like they have all my book covers. I'm obviously enamored with them. I just turned in a manuscript for this book. It comes out in January. It's called Nothing But the Truth. I'm revisiting the courtroom drama, romance, intrigue.
Back to law.
Back to a little bit of law. But this one's turned in, so well, I'll get it back, I'm sure, with some edits, but but essentially it's out of my hands for now. It comes out in January, and then I have another book that's called The Best Defense, and it is projected to come out toward the end of next year, and it's going to have some intrigue and guns and motorcycles and stuff. Not a lot of law, maybe some lawlessness.
Yeah. That's the one with dikes, spikes, and guns.
Exactly. And it's actually,
dream, you know?
that book will revisit a secondary character from my second novel, It Should Be a Crime. So more to come. More to come.
I just turned in, Carsen and I are sort of on a similar,
Same
well, we
schedule.
have been till now. She writes way faster than I do. So we don't know, but I just turned in the edits for a book called May's Request. That is essentially a story of a love triangle between a woman, her husband, and the husband's twin sister. So, yeah, a little tricky love triangle. And it's the story of it's told from the perspective of the child of that family who was raised by all three of them. And it's really the story of a family shattering and healing. So, yeah, with lots of flashbacks to an evil past. Yeah, but it was really fun. In some ways, it was more similar to my first book. Anybody out here read The Middle of Somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
My first book? Okay. So for those of you that have read that, it's kind of goes back to that, although it's not happening in Texas. It has that similar sort of narrative of lots of characters and people and stuff.